In the bustling city of Regleton, there lived a woman named Jennifer Duskwood. Jennifer was a millionaire, the proud owner of a successful and influential company. Her life seemed like a picture-perfect facade, adorned with opulence and privilege. However, beneath the polished exterior, a dark shadow lingered, a shadow of entitlement and callousness. Within the walls of her own home, Jennifer displayed the traits of a stereotypical Karen. She treated her family members with disdain, asserting her superiority and dismissing their needs and opinions. She would often belittle their achievements, undermining their accomplishments and eroding their self-esteem. Her loved ones felt the weight of her condescension, constantly walking on eggshells to avoid her wrath. In her professional life, Jennifer's behavior mirrored her treatment of her family. She wielded her power and influence with arrogance, showing little regard for the well-being or contributions of her colleagues. She would assert her authority in an overbearing manner, dismissing ideas and opinions that didn't align with her own. This created a toxic work environment where fear and resentment thrived instead of collaboration and growth. Jennifer's entitlement and callousness extended beyond her public persona, affecting the lives of those closest to her and tainting the atmosphere within her company. One fateful day, as Jennifer strolled through the city streets, her eyes caught sight of a homeless man huddled in a corner, his tattered clothes barely protecting him from the bitter cold. A sneer curled her lips as she looked upon him with disdain. In the act of sheer cruelty, she stooped down, scooped up a handful of dirt, and threw it at the man, relishing in her superiority. The homeless man, named Thomas, flinched as the dirt landed on him, his eyes betraying a mix of humiliation and despair. Jennifer walked away, her heart untouched by the pain she had caused, ignorant of the consequences that awaited her. Unbeknownst to Jennifer, her act of cruelty toward Thomas would set in motion a chain of events that would ultimately shatter the illusion of her perfect life. As she continued her daily routines, blissfully ignorant of the impact of her actions, fate was silently working to bring about a profound transformation. Years passed, and Jennifer's empire began to crumble. Her company, once a titan of success, faced financial turmoil. Mismanagement and deceit had left the business in shambles. As the walls of her world closed in, her family, seduced by the allure of wealth, turned their backs on her, leaving Jennifer utterly alone. Homeless and destitute, Jennifer found herself wandering the very streets she had once overlooked with disdain. The bitter irony of her circumstances did not escape her. She had become the very person she had once derided. In her darkest hour, Jennifer stumbled upon a homeless shelter, seeking refuge from the unforgiving elements. It was there that fate intervened as she came face to face with Thomas, the same man she had callously thrown dirt at all those years ago. The memories flooded back, a surge of shame and regret crashing over her. Thomas, however, surprised her with a compassion she had never known. Despite her past cruelty, he saw the desperation in her eyes and offered her a glimmer of hope. He guided her to the safest spots to sleep, shared his knowledge of where to find food, and encouraged her to keep going, never to give up. Weeks turned into months, and Jennifer's perspective began to shift. Thomas showed her the resilience and strength that can be found even in the most desperate of circumstances. As he extended his kindness, she began to see the person she had once been reflected in the mirror of her own conscience. One fateful day, Jennifer received a letter, an unexpected turn of events. It turned out that a former colleague who had been embezzling from her company had been caught and forced to repay the stolen funds. The company, which had previously gone bust, was now due a substantial payout. With the newfound resources at her disposal, Jennifer made a choice to redeem herself, to right the wrongs she had committed, and to find a path towards forgiveness and reconciliation. She reached out to her family, humbling herself and seeking their forgiveness. She extended a hand to her former friends, hoping to mend the bridges she had burned. As the years passed, Jennifer's name became synonymous with compassion and philanthropy. She dedicated herself not only to her own redemption, but also to helping those she had once disregarded, the homeless community. She remembered the debt she owed to Thomas, the man she had once thrown dirt at, and she was determined to help him find a better life. With her resources and influence, Jennifer worked tirelessly to help Thomas get back on his feet. She ensured he had a safe place to stay, provided him with warm clothes, and connected him with job training programs and employment opportunities. Thomas, grateful for the chance at a fresh start, seized the opportunity with unwavering determination. Through Jennifer's guidance and support, Thomas found a job and rebuilt his life from the ground up. He embraced the opportunities afforded to him and used them as stepping stones toward a brighter future. Jennifer watched with pride as he flourished, witnessing the transformative power of second chances. But Jennifer's involvement didn't end there. She recognized that her personal journey of redemption was intertwined with the stories of countless others. She expanded her philanthropic efforts, establishing foundations and initiatives to address the root causes of homelessness and providing comprehensive support to those in need. Jennifer became a beacon of hope for the homeless community, using her wealth and influence to create sustainable change. She partnered with organizations, advocated for policy reforms, and dedicated herself to the mission of ending homelessness in Regalton. Her transformation inspired others to follow in her footsteps, and a ripple effect of compassion and generosity spread throughout the city. Jennifer's name became synonymous with empathy and social responsibility, a testament to the power of personal growth and the capacity for change. As the years went by, the city of Regalton underwent a remarkable transformation. Homelessness rates decreased, access to affordable housing improved, and support systems for those in need expanded. Jennifer's journey from callousness to compassion left an indelible mark on the city and its people. Jennifer's story served as a reminder that no one is beyond redemption, and that acts of kindness, no matter how small, can have a profound impact on the lives of others.